Welcome. We're here. We're live. I cannot believe that I'm going live again today. But what I'm hoping to do is actually get a couple keyboard shortcuts programmed into my Stream Deck. If you're new here, my name is Jennifer, and this channel is the Creator Classroom where I tip. Ooh, hold on. I had a tab open with the stream, so had a little double stuff right there. First, I want to know, can you hear me okay? Am I coming through loud and clear? And second, let me see if I can remember what I was going to say. Basically, here I typically teach like tips and tricks on how to use Canva for your YouTube channel. Um, but today is a little different because I need some tips and tricks. And I know that you probably aren't going to be able to help me out here, but I think I'm also going to be in Canva. What I want to do is set up my Stream Deck. And if you don't know what a Stream Deck is, essentially, ooh, do I have one close by? I might have one close by. Um, because I don't think I'm going to be able to bring this up. Oh, maybe. Here we go. This is my Stream Deck. Now, this is a very large version of the Stream Deck, and typically, like most people have a smaller version. But what it is you can program keyboard shortcuts into it to make things go faster. So, for example, most of the time, my Stream Deck is scheduled with shortcuts for my video editor. So, I've got one that says, actually, you know what? Let me finish this and then I'm going to switch my monitors around because right now I don't have what I want in front of me. And so I'm seeing one of me on one monitor and one of me on the other. It's a little complicated, but we've got several people in the house, including Fun with Cars. Thank you so much for hopping over from the premiere. Davidson's All Natural Gem. Andrea Jacobs is in the house. I don't know if I've said this, but Fish Stick USA. That's great. I was looking at an off-brand Stream Deck. Okay. So actually, let me go ahead and swap everything out in the backgrounds. I'm going to give a be right back screen just temporarily. I promise I will be right back. Everyone that has been here in the past knows that I come back pretty quickly when I put these up, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. What I wanted to do was get my Stream Deck actually on the screen so that you could see sort of what I'm talking about. Well, see, that's a thing, Fun with Cars. What you don't know is that I have two monitors. The monitor on my left currently has what I'm seeing, has my view, but it also shares all of your comments with me. So I'm seeing all of those. Wow, that was fast. Yes, all I needed to do was take the tab from the monitor that's in front of me and put it on my left monitor and then pull up my Stream Deck software so that it is right in front of me because I want to share my screen. And so I did not get my share screen set up before, but I'm going to do that real quick. And move over. Let's see which, I would love to know which screen share we like. So, oh no, that's not good. That's not good. Full screen. That's pretty good, except for I'm going to move some things around. Here we go. Move me a little bit. What do we think? Give me a thumbs up if you like this view for the Stream Deck. And assuming you are in Carolina. I'm in North Carolina. Yes. Okay. Right here is one of the pages on my Stream Deck. This specific page is for my video editor. And so what this would do is, I can't remember exactly what these two do actually. This one is called Canva Snaps. And basically what it will do is allow for me to move and snap my screen to the top, to the left, to the center, things like that. Sometimes I need my screen share to be in a very specific place, so I use Canva Snap to turn that off. Add marker, next marker, last marker. This is a little marker that I put in my video editor so that I can go to places very quickly. For example, I filmed a video with Doug Hewson, who is a YouTube extraordinaire, a moderator, the king of moderators. And that will work. Thank you so much. And we did a video, and when we did the video, I would add a marker to each question when I was editing that video. That way, when I went to do the timestamps for that video that will be published, it's actually published to all of my YouTube members now, or the time traveler members, because they get to travel through time and see future tutorials now. But when it comes out in March, I put timestamp chapters, so if there's a specific question you want answered that we may have answered, you can jump to that. So I use these markers like that. Back frame, forward frame means that I just move it up like just a little bit. And this comes in handy when I'm editing. So all of these little keyboard shortcuts allow me to edit things faster. I don't have to use the video editor. Start allows me to go back to the very beginning instead of having to scroll to the beginning. End allows me to go to the end. Favorites, these are favorite like things that I use. I don't know if I can pull one up without it. I don't know if I can pull it up without having a massively slow problem. Can you do it in vertical live stream? Are you talking about, can I use Evmux vertically? I'm sure I can. I don't personally enjoy doing vertical live streams because, well, right now my camera is set up for horizontal live streams, and my background wouldn't be appropriate for that. And I don't like doing live streams on my phone. But there is a vertical option. So in Evmux, I could do that if I wanted to, but that's just not my personal preference. Oh, are you doing a vertical live stream? Are you doing something with Luria? And can I link sound effects like big streamers use? So I personally don't use a lot of sound effects, and I do them through the YouTube Studio sound effects. What I'm really hoping is that Nick Nimmin or rather his brother Dieneman will release a whole bunch of sound effects in Creator Mix, because I would love to be able to share those. A lot of the sound effects that quote unquote big YouTubers use are paid sound effects. But you know what? That's a really good one. I'm going to ask Doug if he could do a video on that, because I think that would be a really good video idea. Okay, back to the Stream Deck. The ones that I use the most when I'm editing videos is favorite. I click this and it will open up my favorite things. That's what I was doing. I was going to open up Camtasia. Like the ding ding bell some play. I think there are some dings in about 4 minutes. What I'm going to do is play an ad and give myself some time, and I will link to a video that's older that will talk about sound effects and music that you can use that are free. Okay. All right. So here's, now I don't want the new one. Let's go to a new project. So this is my video editor. I use Camtasia. It's a new to me video editor. I started using it in October. Let's see. And when I click that button, this favorite button right here, when I click that, it will pull up things for me. Let me scoot this over a little bit. It will pull up my favorite annotations, which include things like keyboard shortcuts. It includes things like this, which is an animation. It includes, well, actually, I could probably get rid of my transitions because I don't use them that much. It includes behaviors for things, long reveal. It includes scale to fit, includes different visual effects, even audio effects. In fact, this audio effect is brand new to Camtasia, and I love it so much. It would be worth it to me to pay Camtasia just for this one feature. Cursor effects. So you notice on my screen that my cursor, when I'm doing edited videos, is larger. That's because of this feature in Camtasia. I've got dynamic captions. I've got those set up. So when I click my favorite button, that's what pops up for me. The other button I use a lot is media. I can press media and it will pop up the media that I want to use in that. Let me see, what else? I really use save a lot. I use my timers a lot. I just use a whole lot of things. I can even have a second page that will have things for me. So fave, media, custom animations, fit my stuff to the timeline. Let me move this over a little bit. And stitch my clips together. So those are the things that I like. Well, what I want to do is create. I'm going to leave this right here so that everyone can read. What I like to do is whenever I'm using a new program or software, I like to create keyboard shortcuts for that. And I've not created keyboard shortcuts for Evmux yet. And I think that it would help me out a lot, especially going from pro scene to pro scene, I think. And so I kind of want to create some new keys for that. And I'm trying to decide whether I should do it now in the stream, like get it started, or whether I should take some Canva questions. So what I think I'm going to do is give us an ad break, and I'm going to put on the Be Right Back screen so that I can pull up some Canva stuff. And if you didn't notice, I actually have a small goal of, let me see exactly what I put it on. In chat, you can leave super chats. And so I set a small little goal of 5 super chats during this stream so that I could potentially do another live stream tomorrow. So if I get 5 super chats, I will stream again tomorrow and do another Canva Q&A. So if that's something you're interested in, help me reach my goal. So it also helps me pay for things like Evmux. So anyway, we're going to play an ad real quickly, and I will be right back. Let's get this for those that don't see an ad. Okay, I'm not sure if the ad's over yet or not, but here I am. Okay, I don't see a stream bot. Do you use one? No. And the reason why I don't use one is because I'm exceptionally, in the scheme of things, exceptionally new to streaming. And so I just do me. And so stream bots right now they're not me. But that doesn't mean that I'm not looking at it down the road. But yeah, ad did not play. I didn't think it would. It doesn't always. It's okay. That's okay. That's why I put the, what do you call it? It's probably the browser you're in. But it's fine. In the last 2 streams, I think I earned like 20 cents. It's fine. It helps. It's small help. What I'm trying to do is left side Canva. Let's see, left side Canva. I did a screenshot because I kind of wanted to look at hotkeys on Evmux. I've had it for years. Play scenes. Play next scene. I'm guessing that means play the next scene. Like play the next pro scene. Play the previous scene. I'm going to see if that works by using the keyboard, the actual keyboard, and see if it goes to the next scene, which is closer up right corner. It may not actually be that, but let's see. Alt N. It did. It did that. So, and then Alt P. So what what that means is that I can go back and forth, play next scene, play previous scene. I don't know from edit to live. I don't know what that means. Or play scene one is Alt 1. So let's see what that does. Play. Oh, okay. I see what it's doing. So basically, Alt 1 is a dynamic scene, and then Alt 2. Okay, this is going to be so helpful. Y'all don't know. So now that I know what each thing does, we're gonna do this. We're gonna program. Actually, you know what? I'm going to create some Canva screens first. Let's see. We'll see if we can I don't need this actually. We're going to go to Canva. And in order to get my Stream Deck keys, I need a square size. That's going to be under social media. But I think I'm just going to do custom size and do 1080 by 1080. Create new design. And what I'm going to do is go over to projects. What do we think? And see if I can find some Stream Deck. I think I might need to type in Elgato. There we go. Elgato Stream Deck. Let's see. Yep. I think I'm going to apply all 47 pages. This is insane. And work on these. Okay. What I need is a default screen, and that will take me back to the default page. It's very similar to the way OBS setup. Stream Deck can be used to select any suite. Yep, scene name. You just have to organize that makes sense to you. Exactly. I know you used to go live. So does anybody else here go live? And do they go live vertically or horizontally while we're working on this? Forward. I kind of like forward for the one that goes forward, and we're going to call this one backward. Go back. And then skip. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see here. You don't have start. Is there a start? Ooh, start could be my solo large. Could be my start. That's sort of like my home page. I kind of like that. Yes, I do. Both. OBS is a way that you can freely screen record or go live. I think you can also go live. Park Bros, feel free to explain OBS in the chat and I'll throw that up. I won't literally throw that up. I promise. I'm not going to throw up on this live stream. I got over that in college. Yeah. If someone can explain OBS, I will put that comment up on the stream. Andrea goes live. Of course, live stream consultant goes live horizontally 3 times a week. There's a number of ways, OBS and Streamlab. Streamlabs is probably the easiest. Yep. Please don't throw up on a live stream, although that might go viral very quickly. Okay, I have to tell a story. I have to tell a story. I get exceptionally nervous doing public speaking. And I've been that way since I was a child. And you might think, well, how can you go live? That's the same thing, right? It really isn't. Not to me. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Because I can't see you. I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at a camera. And so it's different, but I would get exceptionally nervous speaking in front of people. And it got really bad in high school where I had to do a speech. This was in 9th grade. I had to do something. I think it was about possibly Romeo and Juliet. Here we go. Thank you, Snazzy Vegan Life. She got the words for me. Thank you, ChatGPT. So I'm going to put that right here so that you can read it. But essentially, what had happened was we had to do these assignments in front of the class. And I told my teacher that I was very nervous, that I didn't feel good. My stomach was bothering me. And this was a very good teacher, but she also was like, no, you need to do this. It's part of the grade. And I told the guy I was standing in front of that public speaking made me nervous, but he didn't listen. Like, he didn't truly understand. And partway through it, I threw up all over his desk and all over him because I was that nervous. So yeah, pretty much anytime I have to do public speaking, I get sick like that. But this is different. I've not actually felt like that, but yeah. Okay. Snazzy Vegan Life. I say I'm getting real honest here in today's live stream. OBS, Open Broadcaster Software, is a free and open source software for video recording and live streaming. It allows users to capture, mix, and broadcast video and audio from multiple sources. Now, for me, I found OBS just a little too difficult to understand. That's why I don't use it. That's why I use the software, or that's why I'm using Evmux. And before Evmux, that's why I use StreamYard, because it was just easier for me. And then when it comes to actually filming my videos, that's why I use Camtasia. It just is easier for me. Live Stream Consultant also says OBS uses scenes consisting of your sources, including audio, video, and images. You select your scene and preferred transition from scene to scene, including a custom stinger transitions. So that's sort of how I'm using Evmux as well, I believe. I'm still not quite used to it. I think tomorrow might be my last day of the free trial. That's why I'm trying to get in a few more before I decide to pay for it. The best part about OBS, though, is that it's free, whereas Evmux will be paid. I actually run Streamlabs, OBS for 4K streaming, and OBS for 1080p streaming. So I have 4 instances running at the same time. Did you get an A for throwing up at least? I think I did get an A on that. She afterwards she felt really bad. She didn't know that it was that sick, but after that every single time we had a presentation to give, there was a trash can at the front of the classroom. Now, they didn't say it was specifically for me, but the trash can moved from its usual location to the front of the class for every presentation after that one. Evmux and StreamYard are easier, but you can totally customize every single scene in OBS and Streamlabs OBS. Yep, Park Bros is very advanced. Got a little love. We are probably the second most advanced. Okay, Park Bros, I want to know, why aren't you the first? Like, you're second. Why aren't you the most advanced live stream? Too funny. Too funny. Okay, let's see here. Let's get back to what we were doing. I'm trying to create some buttons for Evmux so that I can add some things to my Stream Deck. So, and the reason why I'm doing that is so that I don't have to scroll around and try to find the scenes I want. Let's see, left size. Here we go. And Evmux is a good mix of power of OBS and the simplicity of StreamYard. Yep, I think I agree with that. Okay. Start. I think start would be good for, I'm going to go ahead and label this one. My brain. Default is going to be let's see. Oh, I pressed default, so now default's up. Default will go to my default profile, so that's what I need there. Default profile. And while I'm doing this, I'll just multitask and throw up some. I've got to stop saying that. I need to stop saying I'm going to throw up blah, blah, blah. I need to start saying I'm going to put up. What are some other phrases? Because I say I'm going to throw up all the time. People think I'm talking about I'm going to vomit. Okay, default profile. This one is going to go forward a scene, which I think, let me find the hotkey for play next scene is Alt-N. Alt plus N. And then this one is Alt plus P. And this one, I would love for it to be Alt plus 2. That's going to be that. And this is going to be my last scene. I don't know what my last scene is. Yes, and these are buttons that I have personally created already for my Stream Deck. So that's why I added it to it, because I I know these. These are my fonts. It's my style. I created all of these buttons. These buttons were for something else. I don't remember which one these buttons were made for, but I'm making them work for my Evmux. But yes. Next, I'm going to show you. Wow. Yeah. So typically when I'm speaking on a live stream, it's whatever comes in my head is whatever comes out my mouth. And so my brain won't think next I'm going to show you. It might think I'll show you, or like I'm talking about, let me use the word, I'm talking about throwing up comments. Showing comments? Ooh, sharing comments. Maybe sharing comments. Yep. Yep. So visually, the screen that I see on Evmux, I can't visually see that on my Stream Deck. It won't make sense to me. But let me share comment. Let me share my Stream Deck here. Actually, this full screen share, will that go? Yep. Okay. So see all of these. This is I believe, this is my Canva profile. It is. It says Canva up here. This is my Canva profile. So like it's a paintbrush for the copy style. This hides the left hand. This is all. So these are all things that I can see easily on my Stream Deck and know what they mean. But if I go back to default and switch it to scenes, like this was my old Stream Deck or StreamYard scene. I struggled with what these were. But I might use a style like that again. So it might be a case of I need to really dive in the next week or two and figure out what's going to work best for me. But I for sure want a few of them. Let's go back to, let's get a new profile. And this profile, I'm going to call it, if it will let me, I'm going to call it Evmux. And I need to get let's go to Camtasia. I'm going to get the default first. I'm just going to copy this. I'm going to scroll and find Evmux and then paste it in the same spot, default. That's not bad. Share. Okay, pull up. Sounds like a diaper. Bring up. Bring up's not bad. I remember. Yep. Okay. So I've got default. I always like to have screenshot and paste on my Stream Deck, so I'm going to get that in the right place. All of my scene buttons have a red background. Ooh, that's a good idea. I'm going to star that. That's a great idea. Park Bros mentions missing Mel. I miss her too. I think that we should all, if you're on Instagram, send her a DM saying we miss you, Mel. Because Mel's maniacs miss her. Okay, so screenshot. Now let me go back to Camtasia, see if there's something else that I would like. Okay, I'm going to use Start. I'm trying to decide, do I want, oh, timers. I need timers. So we're going to get a timer set over there. I'm going to get a 10-minute timer. Let me go back to screen. Who is Mel Maniac? Okay. Melanie Diane is absolutely wonderful. She is a YouTube educator that just talks about being your true self and just doing things messy and like going live messy. And she used to go live at least once a month on a channel that I will not name. And she has her own YouTube channel as well, but she's going through some hard stuff in life because we all go through difficult things. And because she's going through some changes in her life, she's not gone live in a while. And Mel's Maniac, basically, it was her chat crew that would show up to every single live stream, and we kind of named ourselves. And I think that we need to go message her and say, we miss you, Mel. We want you to show up messy. We love you. Show up for us. Show up for yourself. We can't wait to see you again. And then, yep, full on charge. So, yep, that's who Mel is, and that is, we're maniacs for Mel. We love her. I don't think that's her last name anymore. I could be mistaken. But yes, Melanie Diane, she is absolutely wonderful. Yes, that's it. We can be scrappy without being crappy. A quote by Mel. Love it. Yep, I love Mel. Love her, love her, love her. That's a good way too. I wish that there was a way to like pull up comments or hide comments. I need to see if there's a shortcut for hiding comments. Okay, yeah, her name could be that. Yep. Hold on a second. In fact, give me a minute. I'm going to put us all on pause while I find this. And I've not had a banner. I don't have a banner. I don't have a banner on today's show. So let's put a I'm building Evmux shortcut buttons in Canva. I'll be right back. No, I don't need the be right back. I'll just put this. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm going to be right back. You might get an ad, you might not. And I'm going to find Melanie's channel. All right, I went ahead and put Melanie's channel in chat. Love her. Did it actually do something weird? I see some kind of weird ghosty thing. That's weird. She is great help for live streaming. She has some very great information. Yep, I do that as well. I don't like right now, I'm doing what Melanie says and I'm being scrappy. So I'm not intentionally doing all of the extra stuff just because I'm trying to get to know Evmux first. And then once I get to know Evmux a little bit better, then I can start adding a little more pizzazz. But I did the videos that published in February were more about videos, but those could also be helpful in live streams as well. And then in March, I'm super hyper focused on YouTube banners. So each month in 2025, I'm going to be hyper focused on a different theme on YouTube right within Canva. And, but my live streams are probably going to be all over the place just because that's me. Ad plate is designed. That's awesome. So yeah, I'm curious to know how much income they generate when I need a break. I really don't think it's going to be that much. I think between the last two that I did, I think combined it was 59 cents. I won't spend it all in one place. Okay, let's go. Is it this one? Nope. Is it this one? Nope. It's this one. All right. Now, what I would like to do, I've got the timers on. I've got my defaults so that I can go back to the default profile. I've got the screenshot. Oh, I need a paste. So there's no need for me to recreate buttons that I already have. Actually, yep. I just need the paste itself. I don't need copy paste. And I try to put them in the same place on each page on my Stream Deck. That way it's sort of muscle memory for me. Who's that's watching? Who has a Stream Deck? Say me if you have a Stream Deck, or if you don't have one and you're considering it, say, I want one. Yeah, I'm just curious. Now, what I want to do is just start simple. I don't need dynamic scene. What I would like to do is get the countdown scene. I think that's scene number 2 I want. Yeah, I know they are not. They for sure not about the money. They're not about the money for me at all. But if I can earn just a little bit, then it will go towards paying off the subscription for the streaming platform. Like, I'm all about trying to earn income to pay off what I'm using. So I wouldn't have this chair right here if it weren't for the money I make on this channel. I wouldn't have the desk if it weren't for the money I'm making on the channel. But it's definitely not a priority. Stream Deck, Stream Deck XL, Stream Deck Pedal, Stream Deck USB hub. I've not heard of that one. I know about the pedal. I've got the Stream Deck and the Stream Deck XL, but I only have the XL plugged in. But yeah, okay. Stream Deck pedal. It's a little pedal that you can use with your feet. I think it has 1 or 2 hotkeys or something like that. Yep, exactly. Yep. All right, let me move here. I've got the default one, forward. I want to go forward a frame. So Alt, we're going to go ahead, current page, Alt N. Wrong. Wrong. Here we go. I've got to grab Evmux and go here. I need to move over a hotkey. We're just going to put it here. Alt N. And then I'm going to right click, set from file, image from file, download. Why? Forward. Set image. Whoa. Wow. I don't know what I did there, but I don't like it. I know what I did there. I set the whole thing. That's cool. USB plugs into the back. Huh. Oh boy, I need a new tool. Pedal has 3 useful to change scenes. Go to be right back in a pinch. Mute without having to move your hands. Love it. Yes. Oh boy. Love it. Okay, this was this. Okay, I need to click the down, set that from file. I don't know why it's going all the way to the bottom, but forward. And I can get rid of this title. So if I click forward, okay. So forward switches forward to the next one no matter where you are. So if I'm here and I go forward, it will go to the left one. So wherever you are in the pro scenes, it will go to the next one. I like that. I need to go to full screen share. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it, and hope you find something useful on the homepage of the channel. Okay, So we've got forward. Next, we want a hotkey, and it's going to be going backwards. Backwards is Alt P. So Alt P. I need to grab this one that says go back. And we're going to click set from file, go back, and get rid of the title. I like that. So now I can go forward, back. I like that. All right. I think what I'm going to do is keep working on this, not on the live, but switch back to this, because now that I've got an idea of what I want, it's kind of helpful. Like I'll be able to whip through that real quickly off of the live. Before this, we watched stuff in Canva, or we watched stuff on the channel about how to add different overlays and things right within Canva. Do you have questions about Canva? Can we go through Canva and find new things? Let's see. Full screen share. That's not what I want. That's not what I want either, but we're gonna go with it. Here we go. There we go. That's what I want. What I really like to do is look and see if there are new features that I've not seen. And let's just take a look at the apps. Oh yeah, they'll definitely, it will definitely make sense to me in the end. It just takes me a little while. An example of that is this is the Canva one. And it really makes sense to me because a lot of what I do is here in the lower left-hand quadrant. Like I do a lot there. And that's the easiest to reach. But then like here's group and ungroup. And I wanted it that way specifically so that I could see both group and ungroup, even though I could do a hotkey switch. But I wanted it that way. Move forward, move backwards. That made sense to me. On Camtasia, these absolutely make sense to me, but you're going to notice that I've got outlines on ones that I use more often. And in fact, I actually want to switch this one that says stitch. I need to make a custom thing for it, a custom button for it, and move something that I don't use, like whatever this is, like move it to the back. That way I don't have to go to that second page as much. But yes, all of this absolutely makes sense to me. When I use Shotcut, all of those made sense to me. There's something missing here that used to not be there. I even got something that's Nick review, because he did a channel review at one time on another channel, and I was a moderator there, so I had a Nick review so that I could press a button and automatically say whatever was here. So that was real handy. But yes, I mainly use this one in Camtasia. But I noticed a few weeks ago, Amazon creators, so if you're an Amazon influencer, you can tie your Amazon influencer account to Canva, and you can create things for your influencer's account, and it will go straight to Amazon without having to download. So that's real cool. I really like Image Blender. I like Type Extrude a whole lot. I'm not a huge fan of Type Warp, but maybe that's because I've not figured out the best way to use it. Font Studio is real fun. I like Image Splitter a whole lot. Let's see, new and noteworthy. AI product photography. I probably wouldn't try that. Create a meme. Oh, using a new design. Let's just go have fun. Instagram post. Let's go with that. Which one should we choose? Let's go with this one. I bet he's thinking about, I bet he's thinking about paint. I don't update text. I don't know that I like the way that does, but I would prefer to not have the text there and just be able to, let's see. What does this mean? See, oh yeah, needs designs quickly, opens Canva immediately. Let's get this to be capital, generate meme. That's very funny. Add to design. That's kind of funny. That would be a fun kind of thing for YouTube community post to create a meme like that. I did not realize that I was over so far. There we go. Blur background. Is that a new one? Huh. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. I'm going to use my Stream Deck screenshot. Bam. I'm going to go to whiteboard and just call this one new apps to investigate. This is how I really like to, like when I'm planning a live stream, this is how I do it. I'll go, okay, what might I want to investigate in a live stream? So if I do another live stream tomorrow, on the last day I can do a free trial, then I'll probably be looking at some of these. Mockups, wave generator. I wonder if wave generators changed anything. What does everybody have planned this week on their YouTube channel? Let's go back to design essentials. I kind of want to revisit time warp. And if you see one you want me to investigate during the live tomorrow, let me know. Shot deck, text maker, frame blur. Okay, I don't think I'm going to like that, but it is in line with the other blur one. Transform image. We'll look at that one. I've looked at it before, but it's been a while. And sometimes these apps get updates that I don't know about. Park Bros says he has a podcast tomorrow, a live stream Wednesday and Saturday. Needs to create a couple shorts, and I also need to put out content for my daughter's channel. Someone find an 8th day of the week. Game, camera, video a week, but hope to get viewers to help me more. Move cameras, location to get more wildlife. That's fun. I think you have to sign in to Flourish to actually use Flourish, but we'll check it out. I'm curious, have you noticed a feature in Canva that you love? What's your favorite feature? Maybe I can take a look at that as well. I probably use it. Sketchify. Lucky Will, Chart Plus. Nope, nope, nope. This is exactly how I go through it, just like this. Face blurring. There's another thing that's about blurring. Maybe tomorrow I will just look at the different ways to blur images. Let me type in blur. Okay, it's just 3. Plus, of course, the actual one within Canva that is under edit, I believe. Yep, under blur. So might concentrate on blur or image apps tomorrow. You might wonder why I'm doing so many live streams, and it's because I'm trying to figure out Evmux. So hopefully today I'll be able to get my Stream Deck set up this afternoon and get some of that set up for me so that it makes it easier. And then tomorrow is probably my last live stream. I need to make a decision if I'm going to sign up for Evmux or I need to get one for Evmux here so that I can go straight to it. Okay, we're going to go back. Go back one more time. Just going to keep going back. Here we go. All right. This is the last call for questions. If you have questions regarding Canva, YouTube, or anything like that, ask them in the chat because this is the last call. I have really enjoyed going live more frequently and getting back into the swing of things. It's super fun. Do you need the paid version? Why do I think I need the paid version? Because in order to set up scenes like this one, I need the paid version. In order to pre-set up scenes for the live, I would need the paid version. I could I can do a dynamic scene, but that would just be one scene throughout the whole video. And if I want to switch between a scene that, like this, for example, this is not very awesome. And I don't know that I can add anything to this at all if I don't have the paid plan. And then I would need to figure out how to I don't know how to add the screen share to it. So because of that, that's why I need the paid one. Hello, hello. It's great to see you. Thanks for joining today. But yeah, in order to be able to go from scene to scene to make it easier for myself and pre-program scenes, I do need the paid version. There are two different paid versions. One allows me to locally record, which would give me a really good quality video. This is really great if I do a recorded session with someone like Doug. Um, I could do that and then edit the video. So that's really handy. I don't know that I have to have the version of Evmux that I'm trying right now. I might need to go down to that other level, but that other level, I know that I can't do any local recordings. So I wouldn't be able to locally record my live streams. And if I had a session with another creator and wanted to record that locally so that I could edit it later, then I couldn't do that either. So that's why I want the paid plan. And it makes it easier for me. So I've just got to decide between the two plans which one would be more convenient for me or which one's the best option for me. And I couldn't do that without trying one of them. And so that's the dilemma. And if I don't have one of those, then I don't have as many customization options. I hardly have any customization options. And I would just basically be scrapping my way through the live stream. I already do that with the ease of use of the pro scenes. So that's why. But I want to do it one more time with hopefully the Stream Deck programmed so that I can get a feel for it more. And then I'm going to have a conversation with my husband about whether I'm going to go ahead and sign up for the plan that I'm trying this week or whether I'm going to wait. But I want to go live more in March and in April because Canva Create's happening in April, and I want to be able to share those new things that I can't, that I won't know about until April 10th. But yeah, that's it. Trying to see if there were any other questions that I missed. I probably did. I would probably be smart of me to say type Q in front of things if you have questions, but oh, someone asked a question about music, but I think it was the person that already left. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me find that real quick. Let me, hold on a second. I'm going to throw up. I'm going to share an ad. Okay. So I just shared the video that I promised earlier that it completely went out my head. I'm going to get off the live so that I can hook up my Stream Deck with a bunch of keyboard shortcuts. Maybe tomorrow I'll show you what I did. I'm hoping to be able to go live tomorrow as long as we don't have bad weather or something like that. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.